but Sue's a pro, so she'll help you.
And putting a zipper in with this technique and stuff is so simple.
It's so simple.
Don't be scared of the zippers. They're so easy.
No, and they look so pretty when you get them to match
Right.
the fabric.
The soft and staple gives it such nice body. It stands up so nice. And
Yes, it is.
yeah, so that's
You
a
don't
great
have
class.
a bag that just slumps down. You have one that's going to sit up and stay at a nice shape. So that's the
You want
classes.
to talk about that?
We have a really pretty Christmas line that we got in, I don't know, 2 weeks ago maybe. And it's in non-traditional colors, but it is so pretty. And so I found a pattern that I liked and made a table runner. I think the patterns are on order, so come in and see just what this line is and have some fun.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yep.
Cheer and merrymaking.
Yeah, Cheer and Merrymaking is
Yes.
the name of the line.
Yep.
Really beautiful colors.
So now,
Unusual.
I don't know how you put your table runners together or anything else. Do you spray base them, pin them? What do you do?
No, I just put
Shoot
it
long
on,
arms,
I
right?
put it on a long arm.
Okay. I didn't know you did the table runners on the long arm
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
Okay.
I do.
But if you don't have a long arm and you don't want to pin, you don't want to spray base, we've got a new product. It's called Misty Fuse, and it is 20 inches by 20 yards, I think it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's a very, very fine mesh type thing that you iron on both the front and the back and put it to the batting, and it works really good.
Did you try it?
I did try it. Yes,
Okay.
I bought one and I brought it home and I tried it, and it worked really good.
So you iron it on the front.
What
quilt
you do,
top.
you put your quilt top and your batting together, and you lay this in between,
Okay.
and then you iron it, and you can kind of stretch it, as you're going and stuff, your top, and then you do the same thing with the back side of it,
Okay.
and it works really good.
Ah, very
And-
nice.
Oh, excuse me, it's 20 inches by 10 yards,
Okay.
so it's,
And you
it's
don't
very,
have to use that spray basting. That
No.
I mean,
and you don't
just
have to
messy.
pin it.
Yeah.
It worked really good.
Good.
It did.
Sure,
So,
sure.
I didn't bring my project because I've got them all in totes so I can take them down to the fair.
Okay.
So, another
So
new.
come see us at the fair.
Yes. We will have a booth there.
Yeah.
So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, from noon until about 8 o'clock.
Yep.
So, another new product that we have is if you like the larger spools of thread, we now have the cream colored thread, 1,000 yards on it. So it goes a long ways.
From Gutermann. So that
From
is
Gutermann.
polyester.
Yes.
Yep.
And then another new thing that we have is the sew tights. Now, if you have a project that you don't want to pin or something like that, these are actually magnetic, and they're a very, very strong magnetic. And they're just, here's one. You almost have to slide them in order to get them open because they're so strong.
So like
And they're
if you're
just-
doing an applique project,
Yep.
I think Dawn was going to use them for her wool
For her
applique.
wool applique, yes.
And I'm excited to try them for our new project.
So yeah, they're very, very strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those would be nice for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So,
Folding patterns
Yep.
on if you're cutting out
yep. So
little girl's dress or
right
something
now
like
we just
that.
have the one pack, but we've got more coming. They're on order. So
We had the Notions
lady here.
rep here last week, so that was fun.
Very fun looking at everything.
Yeah.
So
It's like Christmas for us girls.
it is. We love it. And then we've got some other new things there.
Yeah,
that-
Diane has some fun stuff to tell you
Right.
about.
Lord Holtz's Prairie Line came in last week. So we have our fat quarter bundles cut, and there's 50 fat quarters. And we also got the details for the quilt along that starts August 29th. This is a bundle for the backing, the binding, everything's in here. There's 9-10 yards in there. So the fat quarters run $172 and the Backing and everything is 68, so it's about 240 for the whole kit, for the quilt, and the quilt is 68 by, the number's blank in my mind right now, but it's a big quilt. We'll say
I
that.
can go look for
Yeah.
it.
And we also have the templates in-house in stock for it to go all together, and they run $27.45. And we have the little nitty-ditty charm that goes along with Prairie Meadows. And of course, the bee binder to keep all your info in and your printouts from your weekly sew-alongs all together. And what size was the quilt?
The final project is 68 by 85.
That's a nice size.
So
quilt.
that's this
Yeah, this
applique project. It's so beautiful. I'm so
it
excited.
is. Beautiful colors.
And we have the sewing interfacing that she uses.
Yeah, we have that.
We'll have everything that you need.
Right.
And then Diane was saying last week that the bundle will also finish the smaller projects that she has along the way.
Right. She has additional projects as she does her sewing along, like makes a little box or a little basket. She has all the other projects that you'll have this material extra to make her extra bonus projects is what she calls.
Okay.
But she shows it, and then like I said, you can print out every week or print out her syllabus and it'll tell you exactly what you need and all the extra little projects, and it's very nice to keep. And she does also have the plastic little zip bags that will fit inside this binder, and it will hold your templates in, so everything's in one location. You don't have to look around your sewing room in case it's messy. But our sewing rooms are never
No,
messy.
of course
never.
not.
They're always so neat. But it's a little messy.
I was gonna say, did you guys see that cartoon or that little saying that I put on Facebook? That's never gonna happen.
I have good intentions, but then,
Yeah.
I always tell everybody if they come to my sewing room, I can't be neat and creative at the
That's
same
right.
time.
Our minds can only go one track.
Do you have it though that I have it? I will make just a horrible mess. I mean, like, it's kind of embarrassing. Stuff on the floor and just this mess.
Yeah.
And then I just get to this point where I have got to try to
Clean it up.
tidy up a little bit, like when I have no more cutting space left. Yeah,
Yep,
and
definitely.
then I have to clean it up. So I do that, and I just feel so proud of myself, and it lasts for like 30 minutes, and I'm back to a mess.
Talk about a mess. This is a new book. See, I came in, scrappiness is happiness. There is 32 quilt patterns in here. And the interesting thing, 'cause I read it this weekend while we were traveling, it has how she organizes her scraps.
Oh, that's very helpful.
okay.
It does. It's very interesting reading how she cuts her excess material up from her projects.
Okay.
It's different than Gundren, but it's interesting. Her baskets, and she uses all her excess scraps to make. Oh, there was a beautiful little. She's big into.
I aspire to do that one day.
Yeah, my thoughts are there, but
I one time did a, have you seen that Scrappy Trip Around the World Black, where it's, oh, I shouldn't be talking about it when I can't describe it for sure, but you strip piece these units together. I think there's like 5, and then you just arrange so the color number 1 moves up to color number 2, 3. So
I
they're
see.
all diagonal.
Oh, sure.
And then when you put them together, they can form lines or diamonds or whatever. Anyway, I one time started thinking I should sew scraps. I should bring them in next week. They're so ugly.
Oh, because you said that about one other quilt, that it was an ugly quilt until it got quilted.
I know. I just was pulling whatever out of my scrap bin, 2.5-inch strips, and putting them together. No discernment about what went together.
you were brave. I've been tempted to, but I thought, oh, I like.
Well, they're so hideous just in the little blocks.
Yeah,
But
they
when
are.
I put them up on the design wall, they're not so bad. So, that's the thing about scrappy quilts. Some of us are better than others. I have a friend, I mean, if it's just a tiny little piece, she's just tickled pink. She wants me to save it all.
Oh,
I give her gallon bags of,
it's like Christmas for
or
her. Open it up.
I mean like garbage bags of scraps, yeah.
Like this, for instance, just a cross star block. I love stars and blocks. And just she used all scrap material to make it, and she tells you what she uses, like her 1.5 inch straps or 7-inch scraps. But she has
Okay.
4 different sizes she keeps. And she goes in her baskets and just randomly pulls, which
Yeah.
that's going to be hard for me to randomly pull because I love coordination, but I will strive to be random.
Yes. Well, if you at least have all Lori Holt scraps
I
in
do,
one bin,
yeah.
then
It'll blend.
then it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm a big Lori Holtz. So, yeah, okay, I think that's it for me for Lori Holtz this week.
Good deal. We do have this beautiful line. This is a company from Denmark. It's called Stoff. Barb Borg had Stoff in her store often.
Yeah.
Winter, not necessarily Christmas. I do think the saying on this is Christmas related or holiday related.
Yeah.
But we have, this is just a tiny little sampling of what we have.
I believe there's 50.
Are there?
Quite a few.
Tans and taupes and whites and creams, and then these beautiful blues.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what
Yeah.
we come up with for that.
You know, we really should have a contest here between all of us sometime
should.
and say, okay, we need to do, I don't know, table runner or just something maybe a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it would be
And
fun.
to see what we all come up with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be fun. Speaking of contests, we still have a few more days to submit your pincushions.
Yes.
We have a fun little collection of pincushions over there. And we have prizes in 4 categories. So drop off what you've been working on.
Just a quick note, we only received 5 books and they were pre-ordered, so I know they're going to be a hot item because her stuff goes quite quickly. But we do have 5 books of those.
So yeah, if you're a Lori Holt fan, we've got this book and then we have these kits.
Yeah, we have 6.
This starts the 29th of August. So these things always sell out. The chicken salad, we were way behind the 8 ball.
We were.
And
Yeah.
we kind
We're
of
on top of this, and on the Star Barnyard, we're on top, so we're going.
Yep. So come see us if you need that stuff.
Or give us a call or whatever, but
Yeah.
we do have these.
Yep, we can set one back for you.
I was going to say, and you can order online.
You can order online.
Yes.
We're working on getting our website dressed up.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well, I think it's going to be a little cooler weather for the fair,
Yes.
which is pretty
Wonderful.
fabulous.
Yeah,
Yes.
Not going to
it'll
be
be good.
sweating bullets, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah. So come see us down there if you're local. We'd love to see you. Say hello.
As
We'll
well.
have some fun kits
Yes.
for sale.
And some samples that you can look at. And
Yep.
yeah.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
And the Schumacher Home Galleries will be next door, and so you can check out all the necessities, fabric and fridges.
Just don't put your fabric in the fridge.
That's right.
Yep.
Or
Maybe
the
But I
dishwashers.
mean, if you stick it in the oven, your husband might not notice that.
Yeah.
Put it in the closet.
That's maybe safer. I'm sounding like next level hoarder when I say that hard time.
I was going to say, I
I'm
know
not
if you'd
a
ask my
hoarder.
husband, he'd say I'm a hoarder.
I'm not.
So,
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
I think that's all we have for you this week.
Have
Come
a-
in and see us.
Have a
Have a
fun
good
week
week.
at the fair.
Yes.
Enjoy.
See you next week.
You bet.